Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. First day of the competition, always a special day, and a cause for universal optimism.
Do you know what? I think that's true, Peter. I think fans and players alike need to change every so often, and a different feel from the standard routine, and this creates a whole new excitement, and let's get to it.
So we're very much on the way now.
Benfica really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Mbappe!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Romario. Tries to pass it through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Great vision. Vieira wins the duel this time. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Romario! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Benfica definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Thuram. And it's Messi. Mateus. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Seedorf. That's Vieira. Araujo. And it's Vitinha. Some good work on the right flank here. Out of play for a throw. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Mateus. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in by Romario. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Little pass back. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Spread out to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Drills one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pull it. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Romario. Now that looks a decent ball. Pullet might just make this. Vieira. Mateus. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, delightful ball. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
He's had it taken off him. That's a cute ball. Floated through. And it's been hooked away. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the through ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Benfica have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's intervened well there. Pullet never out of the action for very long. Showing great feet there. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham running with intent. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution for Inter, number 13.
Corner number 2 then.
Kylian Mbappe. Number 11. Lionel Messi. Number 4. Jude Bellingham. Number 6. Lothar Matthäus. Number 14.
Right back. Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Number 19.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now he's off and running.
Number 8. Eden Hazard. Number 2. Vitinha.
Alex Seedorf.
Number 21. Erling Haaland.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spread it left. Now the cross. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Oh, well played. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe. Now it's Pirlo. Just 5 minutes left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's looking to win it for them. Mbappe distributed tidily.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Seedorf. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution for Benfica, number 6, Patrick Vieira.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. And here's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. Thinks one through. Brilliantly cut out. Dembele. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. And this is... And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, it's Dembele. Makaleli. Šeško. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Substitution for Inter, number 17,
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
number 16.
Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. And it's Lam. That is lovely. Hazard. He leaps for it. He lifts the roof. Oh, is this it? Have they won it?
The goal scored for Inter after 100.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
First breakthrough.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Vitinha knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free. And he shoots, and that's in, and that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's Hazard! Off the post! Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mateus. We expected better, and so did he.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Vieira. Vitinha. Ambitious ball here. Now this decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And we're done. Inter Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific. So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for... And he shoots!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! And who else? Who else? The biggest stage, the biggest player. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Messi. Mateus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Inter Milan are behind here despite their domination of possession. Bellingham. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, nice touch. Very nicely done. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ferdinand goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi, good driving run. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Decent chance! That's another chance! He's got a goal! And their wishes are fulfilled. The final back where we started. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi.
Oh, sweet feet.
And that interception was most necessary. So we are halfway through this final.
I'm afraid to tell you
Nothing
that
to
we are
separate the two
expecting
teams at
traffic
half-time.
to
They've both
be
given it a
absolutely
really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
Well, I think it's been enjoyable. I think a good show of courage from both sides with players willing to have a go on the ball. I say keep at it. Let's keep the standard the way it is, and the next breakthrough should come sooner than later, I think.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. And it's Bellingham. Looks to the other side. Thuram. And Mateus. And that was nowhere near his best. Mbappe. Messi. Vieira. Desai. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is a brilliant interception. Almost an hour gone. And he's forced to go back. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substitution for Inter, number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, at least they're doing their utmost to win it. Whether it works out or not, it is the right decision at this stage.
Messi, number 6.
Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Number 8, Eden Hazard. Number 18.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 24, Claude Makalele.
Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Hazard plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him? It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Inter! The perfect narrative, the perfect outcome. Will there be a perfect ending?
Well, it's true when people say finals can take on a life of their own. I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter. Don't think anything will surprise me from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Yamal wins the duel this time. And this is Diego Costa. Tries a measured ball.
Chengdu Rongcheng really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution for Inter, number 16.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22,
He's had it taken off him. Platini. Platini, upright and purposeful. That is lovely. And this is Diego Costa. And a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he will... Can he finish? It's a goal! Incredible! There is still life in this final. It is level.
Well, this has turned into quite a game now. It's not like they need any reminding from me, but it's time now for both managers to take the braver route.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and cut. Chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Lamine Yamal has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
So much time and space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Costa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Made out to the left flank. Here comes... Impressive jump! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
And if they do hold on to
The final whistle and the end.
This is a police announcement.
Inter Milan
Please be
were
made aware
close,
of the
but
crowd
simply
control
put,
measures that will be
close
taken
was
place
not
after
good
the
enough.